Oh, I didn't. Oh, hello.
We didn't see you come in.
I was distracted by Goku. It's Friday here on Geek.com's Facebook page and Twitch page. We are playing Dragon Ball FighterZ, the beta for the Switch version. This game came out early in January. It's this hot new Dragon Ball fighting game. You may have seen at EVO. 2 days ago.
Took the competition by storm.
Yeah, and we were all just thinking about it again. And again, this beta for the Switch version just started today, so we're gonna play it.
How about
gonna help test this network and to help. We're all here. We're all here. Who are all these Gokus?
So many Gokus.
Robot roll call. Alice Newcombill and Matt Buzzy and Will Greenwald and
President of Earth.
President of Earth and Jeff Wilson. Just like Smash Bros, we've got all the characters on deck.
And there's no one missing.
So if you have
and no one, and definitely no one, especially Luigi, is missing.
So yeah, if you have questions about Goku and whatnot, leave them. We'll get that's a good question.
Which Goku though?
So I'm gonna play this game here. Y'all should talk about it or about Dragon Ball.
I would love to talk about
go for
DBZ, but I know virtually nothing about this extensive canon that exists.
The purple cat is
The Hitachi is a space emperor? Sweet.
I've already destroyed the Earth.
Oh wow! Wow, that escalated quickly. My goodness.
This is a very good video game, I think.
So in broad strokes, like DBZ is about dudes fighting each other, and
Alice is very just
bare bones, basic level. Like I watched like a handful of episodes, like back in middle school or something like that, because all my friends were into it, and I don't know, it didn't really. Yeah, exactly. I've been a little out of the loop.
Did you catch up recently? You didn't like originally watch, but you were caught up or watched some.
When I first watched it, I watched it out of the beginning.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly how the constantly
Oh, right. That's what you were. I knew it was very different.
Yeah, that was my. Okay, so I did have some experience with Dragon Ball, and then my friends were like, "Yo, you need to check this out. This Dragon Ball Z." I was like, "What is this? Like, how? Like, it's such a drastic departure from the original formula. Like, it's same basic concept, but there's just like they are fighting constantly. They take like."
More action
like no one can.
Dragon Ball is like a Saturday morning cartoon kind of like friendly Goku adventure vibe.
Yeah.
This is just dumb fighting for a long time.
Yeah, like imagine this game we're playing, but with like this sort of threadbare narrative between all these fights.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's also surprisingly about family.
Yeah.
It's about family.
That's really what it's about.
It's about boys.
It's about some boys, some really boys.
Family boys.
And Dragon Ball Super has come and went like 180 episodes. And it feels like it came out just like a few years ago, so, you know, Goku, come back.
Goku!
So I have a question. So I feel like this game is sort of hearing this wave of people really talking about Dragon Ball again.
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Right, I don't know.
Why?
I think Super is a big part of that.
Okay.
Although it has been on for a bit. It got dubbed into English not that long ago. It started running on Toonami in English.
Okay.
I think that helps.
Yep. And also just, like, DBZ coming back.
Yeah.
Is it like 90s nostalgia?
That, I think it's just a perfect storm, yeah.
Okay.
And capitalizing on it with this game was a very good idea.
Yeah.
Thrown back into the Tempest.
Because there's been a million DBZ, like the Budokai Tenkaichi games. Like, they kept coming out, they never really stopped.
Yeah.
In many ways, Dragon Ball Z never left, sir.
Yeah. This is the first one-on-one fighter as opposed to an arena fighter.
And like
3-on-3.
Yeah.
Right.
Very hardcore.
And also, like, not the first.
Yeah, Budokai was like this. Budokai Tenkaichi is when it became.
I like how tired the Catman is.
He always just wants to nap and sleep.
Oh.
Even though he's like the most powerful
Okay, so yeah.
In the universe.
I mean, God Emperor of the universe would be this, like, you know, this cat.
He doesn't get out of bed for anything less than a crisis.
Oh, okay.
He's a casual.
Or to fight, or the fight Frieza.
So, like, he's very
Oh, this is like some Thanos or Brainiac
or Darkseid and Injustice
sort of stance.
Sure. Just, like, doesn't have time for
yeah. And then this game from the makers of Yoshi.
Oof. If you have any questions or comments,
Yes, please chime in.
Social Zach will read it out. It does. Yeah, it definitely does not feel like a this year game. That's true.
Yeah, because it was even like first revealed like summer of 2017. Like we played that.
Yeah, it wasn't long before its release.
Yeah. Being bodied by this Catman here.
But it was in fact 2018. It was.
Yeah, it was this January.
I couldn't remember.
Regular DLC too, like new characters and stuff.
Bardock, who had a great showing at Evo.
Popular Goku guy, Bardock.
Yeah.
Who like everybody, almost everybody had a Bardock in their team. I was gonna say at Evo. He seems very good. Still bad?
No, that's the difference. Hyrule Warriors is still bad. I think this is a great. I actively dislike Dragon Ball. I don't like any of these characters. This game is awesome.
But you're in the fighting game, so there's enough there.
There's so much power.
Whereas
They put all the effort into it.
I can definitely appreciate, the extensive list of characters they brought on for
it looks just like the show somehow.
Oh yeah, I mean aesthetically the game is immense.
Because the other ones kind of hit that they use like a more cell shaded, like a little more cartoony style, but not. This looks like the show.
No, even in motion, it's just like this is what I remember the show looking like.
And even on we're playing on Switch, which is a less powerful machine than other consoles at this point.
It actually looks really, really good. Buzzy, you were saying okay, so this is what. Which Dragon Ball Z fighting game is this? In how many? In the Pantheon?
Oh god, like the number of fighting
games? It's
gotta
be like over 2 dozen, right?
Jeez.
You think that many? I was gonna say
it's definitely double digits. It's definitely double digits.
Okay, so what was the most recent one, and what is the difference between this and its predecessor? Thank you.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I would say,
Xenoverse game,
which was a 3D kind of like behind the back thing. You're more flying around. It had a lot of kind of light RPG elements in it also.
Okay, that seems
weird.
like it would be. I mean, yes,
this
environment definitely lends itself to fighting games, but in terms of its weird sweeping narrative arcs, I always thought that DBZ would lend itself very well to something that's RPG.
And there are, but what was it? Legacy of Goku on the Game Boy Advance was it?
Yes. A lot of the so the Xenoverse game was weird. It was like its own story thing, and you made a custom fighter, and you could go and play through the story with your custom fighter who was intervening in the timeline.
Wow,
it was a whole different thing. A lot of the
I mean I've given up trying to keep track.
A lot of the Budokai games were shot-for-shot remake. It's a shorter, abridged version of the entire actual just TV show story that you would just play out in different scenes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
anyone ever played Dragon Ball Supersonic Warriors on the DS? That game was great. I think there's some continuity between that game and this. In terms of how it plays, in terms of, I think even just some of the team behind it.
And we're expecting some kind of story mode for this.
There is one.
There is.
Yeah, I mean, this
is just the Switch adaptation for an existing game.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just has in a network, but it has a kind of
it's not that
good.
Right?
It's the same sort of framework as Injustice or all those.
All right, sure. You're gonna swap.
Base material. It's just the story to hang on.
Is it the original story or is it the show?
It's the original story. That's where the Android 21.
Oh, right.
Okay, so there's some kind of draw there for fans to get an original kind of story arc.
I think maybe if they added just I know they've done it a million times at this point because all those games are the same thing, but I kind of feel like if this game had just the TV story, it'd be better for it. It'd be kind of the perfect DBZ game, and then you wouldn't need anymore.
Yeah. Now we got Goku in here. Now Goku's in this game.
Woo!
How
Here
many?
we go. That was spicy.
There's a lot of Gokus.
I do appreciate that this game explores a lot of the verticality to these fights, because it's definitely that over the top anime martial arts sort of thing where it's they just legit punching each other in the air.
Yeah. My favorite video game thing is to hit somebody in the air, jump up, and keep hitting them, which is why I was a fan
Juggles.
of the
Juggles are real. They feel really good when you pull them off.
Yeah, which is why I was a big fan of Marvel vs. Capcom for the longest time, which this game has just swept all It just swept in and just
It
murdered Marvel.
Dragon Ball Z came to the table in the end, swept Marvel's Capcom off, and said, "Here you go."
It's got the 3-on-3. It's got the crazy air stuff. It's got an actual good, accessible fighting kind of input system. I think it's got characters people really like. It looks great.
If we're
It looked bad.
if we're gonna be
It's the Pro Evo fighting.
if we're exploring the mechanics of the DBZ fighting game, is it more akin to say like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
Street Fighter. In terms of you doing fireball
just
motion.
for broad strokes purposes here. Which is akin to Mortal Kombat because
No, I think it's more akin to Street Fighter. Or it's more akin. To me, it's more akin to like Tekken versus Capcom. Weirdly enough.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah. But I mean, with like the air, TVC also had lightning and heavy and a dedicated launcher button.
Yeah, because looking at this just at a glance, there's that it's exploring that pause as you hit sort of idea that Street Fighter uses to like lend impact to the attacks and also give people time to like a split second to analyze the situation and respond to the situation.
Alright, I don't know the buttons though, so I'm gonna get my
light, medium, heavy.
Go nuts!
Alright, medium, heavy.
Special, and then these are the zooming in one and the tag out.
But
some of them.
I'm gonna hit listen, there's buttons and I'm gonna
Yeah.
I just bought the PC version, so I'm gonna go ham once I play it, but
Go nuts.
yeah.
I mean, coming in at the ground level, just mashing buttons, I was having an okay time.
Yeah, stuff happens.
TBH, yeah.
Also, why would you just buy the PC version when it's coming out on Switch soon?
Yeah, you could use a 5th Switch game.
Wow.
It's not the type of game I want to play on the go or have any interest in playing on the small screen.
Whoa.
I guess that's it.
That's it. Yep. Verbatim.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 2 Gokus in this match.
That's a lot of Gokus.
That's not even all of them.
This is not remotely all the
Vegeta.
Gokus.
Nice.
That's right, because the new DLC that dropped this week adds
Goku.
Base Vegeta and Base Goku.
Thank you, Based Vegeta. I hear Based Vegeta's good.
Now, would you say that would you say that DBZ was the most hyped game at EVO this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of grand finals?
Yeah. In terms of people
The
talking
SF
about
finals
it.
were pretty lit, but yeah. Yes. It ended at like 3 a.m.
Sonic Fox's
Yeah. Yeah, but that's kind of anti-hype.
Oh my god, I must get destroyed by this boy.
Very happy.
But yeah, I feel like
Move beyond melee.
this was the first year it was at EVO. I feel like the Sonic Fox stuff was really a narrative for people to sort of.
I'm getting absolutely bothered.
Oh, it's a shame. People are way better even they were like 6 hours ago. Yeah. 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 Sure.
Yeah, this game could have had a better first Evo.
Yeah.
Really.
And like the timing of putting out this beta right after that, I think is killer. Yeah. Yeah. Like they did the Smash Brothers Direct right after Evo. Like there was something about Simon Belmont and King K. Rool. Also, Luigi is dead. He died. He's dead. He was killed by death. He's dead. He's dead.
Nintendo has confirmed that he's fine. Thank you.
I don't think they did. I don't think they put King K. Rool to control all these fans. People really want that character for whatever godforsaken
Inexplicable reason you could have any attachment to King K.
People
Rool.
really wanted him in that game. Yeah.
They should have dressed him up as Waluigi and he threw that costume off.
And
then it's actually DDD. Then it's actually King K. Rool.
Yeah, they should kill Waluigi in Castlevania.
You think it'd be a DLC for Smash Bros?
Waluigi? Yeah. Sure, whatever.
Jeff, you want to get bodied?
Sure.
I just got worked, so that boy wasn't messing around.
No, you can't knock that boy over with a pail of water.
No, I can't wait to go learn how to play this game correctly.
Yeah. But even when you die, I think it looks cool.
It's
like,
searching already. Yeah.
You gotta imagine,
You know, when people pull off stuff on you, it looks good.
yeah, it's
you're
just,
getting
it's just a
owned.
spectacle. Yeah, and even like I thought was fascinating about the Evo was that even in like the finals, even in the grand finals where it's like the two best players, there were matches where like the loser lost all three characters. Like you could just get like even when you're that good, you just get
3-0s.
Yeah.
It's sort of to balance the stuff that you make sure that there aren't one of those infinite combos in there,
Yeah.
or just things that are brutal to get out of.
But yeah, it was just fascinating to see this game be played well. Like what it actually means to be good at this game. What does it look like? Yeah.
what does it mean to be a fighter?
One day we'll find out.
What does it mean to be a Goku? The real Goku was in our hearts. all along.
Leave the Gohan, become the Goku.
Can we answer any lore questions that you may have?
All of them. God. Okay, so alright, so Super Saiyan. What does it mean? The planet Namek. Tell me about the planet Namek.
That's all the Frieza saga. That was kind of the most lit, like golden age.
That's
sorta.
okay. That's where I kind of came in.
Okay, so
Like just CB. What's up?
it says you're searching. Might take a second.
Again,
just chilling.
it's a test. They're testing it out. So
We're chilling, like
Yeah.
chilling.
There you go. Anchorman found you.
Cool.
My favorite Mega Man enemy.
Anchorman.
he just
Anchorman.
throws scotch at you.
Anchorman.
Yeah, that was like the second saga after Vegeta comes to Earth, and that's kind of where it starts off.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Then they go to Namek because they need the Namekian Dragon Balls, and
And Earth exists.
Earth
in this-
exists.
Okay,
But it's not our
but
Earth.
also aliens, and also sometimes androids,
Mm-hmm.
and
It's called Earth. It is not our Earth. It is a weird, dumb anime Earth with like 4 cities and furry people.
yes.
gotcha.
Yes,
Okay.
just like fox humanoids walk around the city with
Okay.
normal
And the president came
Yeah.
How dare they?
Yeah.
The president came
It's
over.
just
Disgusting.
like I'm just curious about the
The
kind
Z
of
stands for Zootopia. It turns out.
is that I don't know when people are joking.
I mean, men turn
where
to
does
apes.
the
Sure.
Yeah.
where does the BS end and the lore begin?
That's
I
true.
don't know.
Yeah.
It's super hard. And
Xenoverse
we
is-
have like wolf people.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball
Oh,
Xenophobia.
Oh no! Oh, there it is.
a good looking Goku.
There's my boy.
Goku.
There's my strong Super
Yeah,
Saiyan
Goku
boy.
first goes Super Saiyan against Frieza in that saga.
Okay, yeah, that's what I remember being a
Which was
real
like a
big
legendary status, like a legendary like folk tale among Saiyans that Super Saiyans even like existed. And Vegeta's like obsessed with becoming like, the first modern.
And now
Goku does it
fucking
first.
I wish I had a
fucking
note.
6-year-old
I need to whip out my recorder's notepad. Hold on.
Yeah, and Vegeta gets mad on and offline that Goku does it first.
It was the most epic event ever that just became it means nothing.
At a certain
Him
point,
achieving,
it was
him
just
achieving
like,
it the first time is like, oh shit, and then Trunks shows up and it's just Super Saiyan 1. All those little kids are Super Saiyans by the time they're like 6.
And like, and also like, and then like a real proud foreign prince, Vegeta marries a white woman.
That's when you run these stories,
Bulma.
I don't know. For the sake of that jokey, she is.
we'll run with it. Yeah, there's a
Yeah, I mean, even in this game, you got Android 18.
but not a woman.
Well, Android-
They are android.
No, but she,
They're cyborgs.
yeah, they were humans, and then they're like cyborgs. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure, I'll buy it.
She can have children if that's any.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Not that that's any kind of like
That's
marker
the
of
true measure of a
womanhood.
woman.
I don't
is
know.
whether or not they compare children.
Yeah,
Oh,
Krillin
no.
absolutely becomes a cop. I just want to point that out.
Like a metaphorical cop or an actual cop?
Once the power creep leaves him in the dust, which it honestly is in the Frieza saga, he's pretty useless.
Oh yeah, because he was like, wasn't he
he's
just
just a
like kind
boy.
of like, he is just a boy.
One of the strongest humans in the world. that means nothing.
What was okay?
I mean,
So
He's like Goku's childhood friend. He's like a good martial artist and has like a very low power. Like he can fly, he can shoot at least.
the quote
He hosts a really good interview
Oh
show.
yeah,
with
talk to
Ryan
me about.
Bialik.
Tell me more about power levels.
Yeah.
While we're exploring this dialogue
It's not
tree,
meaning
Buzzy,
anything.
tell me about power
They
levels.
stopped meaning anything after the Frieza saga, which is like
The over
when the
9,000.
Saiyans first came to Earth, they were like measuring everybody and like, oh, mine's so and so, yours is so and so, and then like the Frieza saga, all his cronies have like a scavenger.
The Scouter, yeah.
These guys are pitiful, but then as soon as Goku becomes like a Super Saiyan, that's pretty much what
Because he's over 9,000.
It's 2 million. That's not
and then they just stopped. Then they just stopped trying to quantify it.
Oh, okay.
It's just a parable for inflation.
Gotcha.
The Z stands for Zimbabwe, actually.
Oh. I like what he did there. That was pretty dope. Who's this guy? Trunks. I've heard that.
Vegeta's son. Yeah, so Frieza.
I do dig the sword. I dig the sword.
Trunks gets introduced after Frieza somehow survives Goku owning him, and
burying
Namek
him
blowing
in the
up.
ground.
He comes back all to Earth while Goku's dead, all like mechanical, and they're like, "Oh shit, Goku's gone. Who's gonna fight this boy?" And Trunks shows up from the future and like rips him a new one in like 5 minutes.
Wow.
I'm a Super Saiyan.
That's your intro to Trunks.
Hey, guess what?
Vegeta again gets mad online.
Vegeta gets mad online.
It's got a really
Vegeta goes on DBZ Reddit and
Yeah.
just
Yep.
vents there.
There's a really dumb comedic streak to Dragon Ball
Yeah.
that is very much
Yeah,
appreciated.
that was a huge. That was something that kind of struck me as strange. Is just like how seriously is this show taking itself?
It's
How
not
much of it is tongue in?
Yeah.
How much is tongue in cheek? How much is just like, oh, this is.
It does enough of a
this
good
is
job of
freaking
like
ridiculous.
making the stakes of a big fight intense and seem like a big deal, but like they're also constantly joking about it. Like,
Yeah, because I
there's
can
a lot of comic
dig.
relief.
I can dig storylines in these like ongoing fights in the same way that you would like get into wrestling. Because in the same way, a lot of my friends were into
Yeah.
wrestling back in middle school. They were super into this.
Goku's just like memeing half the time. He's
Oh,
just like,
general
oh,
expressions.
he's just like, I want to see how good they are. Let's go fight.
I do like everyone doing the Naruto stretch. Everyone's limbering up, getting ready. It's good.
There's a big overlap between wrestling fans and like fighting game fans, especially in the game.
And anime.
In the game press?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I the only reason I know as much about wrestling as I do is because for some, again,
Because
all these King K. Rool fans who also like wrestling.
King K. Rool.
Welcome to Twitter. Here's your Communist Manifesto and also a subscription to Monday Night Raw.
I was gonna try to do a joke on that.
There you go.
I was like, welcome to Smash fandom. Here's your appreciation of King K. Rool for some reason.
Oh my god. So is it?
Welcome to Dragon Ball FighterZ. Here's your Goku basket.
So is there's like a naming scheme among these characters associated with like vegetables or some
The
nonsense?
Saiyans are all named after vegetables because they come from the planet Vegeta. Don't read too much into it. It's really simple.
Oh, I'm way past you. Way ahead of
Everything
you.
with Dragon Ball is really
Yeah, Goku's
stupid.
Way
Saiyan name is
ahead of
Kakarot,
you.
which is just carrot.
So, all right. So our
Trunks Brief is the name of a boy.
Also some
Yeah.
Son Goku, Super Saiyan.
What I love about this shot here, I love like this like kind of the lighting on these like flat surfaces is
Yeah, there's no accounting for aesthetics here. Like
Yeah.
that is,
That's
it's
a lot of
definitely
Gokus.
strong. Get wrecked, son.
Now was that Guilty Gear game the first game that used that? Okay.
I would like to. I would, if I wanted to know more about that. Where could I go? It's on YouTube. Okay. It's just yeah. When was this particular time?
Oh man, did you see the new brother?
I know.
The guy fighting the guy who's wearing the dead Yamcha shirt, and he beat him as Yamcha, and he was like,
No.
very good. I love how Yamcha's claim to fame is dying in a pit.
I know a beat down when I see one, folks. This is what I'm witnessing here tonight.
Again, just having the two Gokus, these look like Gokus in different costumes and not two different characters with different movesets.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. These are two separate characters that I can pick on the character select screen, but they have identical movesets.
They don't. I don't think they do.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yeah.
But they also look really similar.
There it is again. That kills you every time. Oh, and there's like and there's a scene transition there too. That's really cool.
Galactic Assassin hit.
This is a really good video game.
Oh no! Here he goes. Here he goes killing again.
Yeah, none of us are gonna.
I was gonna ask about that. What is the deal with the Dragon Balls
in the game?
Oh, I know what the deal with the. I know what the deal with the. That. You're not wrong. I did. Okay, so hold on. Stop me when I'm going off track. You get all the Dragon Balls. Dragon comes, grants a wish.
Yeah, but it's hard to get 7.
I was trying to get all of them.
No.
I mean, in the lore.
Oh, in the lore, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's either hard or like it takes a day, depending on how urgently they need it.
Depending on how quickly we. Oh no.
Bulma was just like, I tracked them all down with this radar. It takes him 5 minutes sometimes.
You're trash.
But aren't there whole arcs? They're like this whole season took place over the
Early
course of
on, when they were making them a bigger deal.
Like all of Dragon Ball Super takes place in the space.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Or like when Goku came back to life, and then it was like a whole arc when he was like alive for a day.
Literally about 60 to 80 episodes take place in an hour.
Oh wait, I gotta actually do some input here. Sorry, I forgot I was in the driver's seat for a second.
Cool.
Oh,
maybe switch up teams here a little bit to see some more.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to Sherpa me through this.
Yeah, I'll get it started.
Who's the bald bearded guy on the planet Namek?
Me.
The Nappa.
Be my Nappa, Buzzy.
He gets aced on Earth.
He's a beefy boy. He gets friggin' Vegeta kills him. It's great.
Sorry, so we have to back out to change teams?
Leave the arena.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay,
menu.
What am I doing? Menu. Gotcha.
Customize.
Customize.
I don't know if
Edit team.
How do you get to like the list of all the characters?
I think it just you can just.
Oh wait, so am I selecting a whole team?
Usually in the full game you could pick all the individual characters. In the beta they have these preset lists of characters.
Okay, I want to go with Cat Guy, so I'm gonna go with that.
Beerus hit and some form of Goku.
Okay.
All right, so you got it. So you can back out.
Okay. Standing. I thought standing by. I was gonna wait for something.
Okay. Let's step back into the ring.
Okay, ring match and join ring. Here we go. Search it.
You went in the arena.
Just get in the arena. Yeah. There you go.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you're in the ring again. Yeah.
Okay. What am I doing wrong?
No, these are confusing. This was a criticism when the game launched too.
On the right.
The other one.
This is very unnecessary.
Join an arena match. Thank you.
Yeah.
I am not keen on this.
It could be a lot simpler. I don't really know why to do
Leave
this.
arena. And now now am I just chilling? Am I waiting?
You're searching.
Okay. All right. So we're waiting.
Piccolo becoming useless power-wise was always disappointing to me, because he just fades away. He just stands there and makes like comments because he's the only one who sees what's really going on while everyone else is fighting.
He becomes Gohan's father.
Yeah, but then Gohan stops fighting too, which is also a shame.
Is Piccolo the only one that can regenerate his limbs?
Yes, that's a very good.
That's a very good question.
Well, all Namekians.
Is that where he comes from?
He's a space slug.
Oh, okay.
And he's also isn't he Teddy Piccolo Jr.?
Yeah, he's like born.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he came from Evil King Piccolo.
Who's
he got
old.
spit out of an egg. Don't you remember?
Who's also the
He's also fused with Nail.
and he's also the evil form of Kami.
You're right.
Everyone forgets that.
Yeah.
That never happened.
And he's also the evil form of Kami. Who
What's
was
your-
Earth's god?
Yeah.
But not even that high a god. Just kind of like a super
Wow.
level god until you met all the other gods.
Wow, this sure is a beta, guys.
Yeah.
How long has your wait time typically been for these matches? You've had the most stick time with this so far.
There you go.
Oh, here we are.
Go.
We're in it.
I think now we played more than even I played. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes it's a wait. Sometimes.
So
it's
what you're seeing now is what you can expect if you too are looking
Playing
to
the
get
beta,
in this beta.
And hopefully when it's out for real.
Oh, in the beta.
in the beta. Yeah, is it normally quick? Okay.
Launch. Okay, so launch version higher. Like there's a better population, so
There's a lot of people playing
better
this game.
better matchmaking, better Yeah.
When it came out, it was like setting
Better
records
infrastructure
for, like,
there.
Players. It was so popular.
It was saying the Evo was setting Twitch records too. I believe.
All right, here we go. Got to school someone with my B-Roots.
Adult Gohan, Gotenks, and Piccolo. That's a squad.
So how do you? I don't think any of us are gonna be good enough here. But how do you summon the dragon in the game?
You need to get all 7 Dragon Balls.
By doing what?
Okay, you can earn the Dragon Balls just by doing combos, but a different variety and length of combos.
Okay.
So
To get
switch
this-
it up.
All right.
When you get the 7th Dragon Ball, you have to have 7 levels of meter
Okay.
and do an auto combo.
Okay.
And then if you connect, you get the dialogue tree to either revive, a fallen foe, power up, and a couple other options.
Okay.
Wow,
They
this
kept,
mechanic is way more in depth than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go, guys.
They actually got it to
Okay.
happen during multiple Evo fights with those guys.
Yeah,
And they kept opting for give me my health back, which I thought was interesting. I would have thought revive a character would be
Yeah, that would have been the.
a choice. I don't know why it wasn't. It does. I think it gives you full meter and a full.
Ooh.
revive you 100%.
It reminds me of that Street Fighter 4 finals where the Elena player kept healing.
Yeah. Oh,
Remember that?
The Gamer
Yeah, Gamer B. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, Galactic Donut. There it goes.
Galactic Donut?
Gotenks names all his moves because they're like 5 years old. It's very good.
Strut anime.
Freaking strut.
When I play, I'm gonna play Gotenks.
Okay.
I like that. I like that little clash move there. That was really cool.
Again, this is a very good video game. I think.
Oh,
It's a shame that it's part of Dragon Ball's.
down. Okay,
continue to
so
set
Man, that's like the
culture.
only thing getting me to play it.
So
Yeah.
because we're playing as a squad, it's essentially best of, not best of
Well, because
three,
you
but
can like swap them out and still they regenerate some amount of they regenerate some amount of health if you tag out and they're sitting on the side.
oh, so that's another thing.
Yeah, I mean that's a marvel. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Which is a good choice for this
I just
game,
want to
feel
get like a
makes good
couple
use of
good
their
hits
giant
in
roster.
here. This guy is
It's the best Marvel Capcom. In
he's beefy,
decades.
but damn, he's slow. This guy.
Hit.
Hits hard.
Yeah.
Oh, get
Here
him.
we go.
Yeah, Gohan just decided to go be a nerd and stop fighting.
Oh no.
He goes back to school, he gets a job, it's really disappointing.
So yeah, beta live TV here,
He
folks.
escaped the cycle of violence.
No, he still kept getting into it.
Oh, yeah?
He was just useless when it got into it.
He'd show up and be like, I do suck, I haven't been training at all.
He became a salary man.
Yep. Tales old as time.
He
Yeah.
became like a marine biologist or some crap.
Some nonsense.
All right, so now
Not unlike
we're back to square one here.
Yeah.
They have a kid though, and it learns to fly like by the time it's an infant.
Oh, here we go.
Buzzy, you are not an anime boy by any means.
Why
What
is
is it? Yeah, what
I
brought
don't
you to
know.
this? What brought you to the DBZ table?
I grew up watching it like
Oh,
all the time.
Okay.
I watched the show all the time.
Fair.
On Toonami?
On Toonami, yeah, on Toonami.
On the Toonami.
It was just like prime age, prime loved cartoons.
Remind me, is that back now? Is
It is.
Toonami a thing again? Okay,
We've
cool.
been back for about years now.
Yeah, but still just like this late Saturday thing. It's not like a block would split with the adults.
It's strange that that's like able to exist on its name alone with services like Crunchyroll now available.
I think it's a nostalgia thing too.
Yeah.
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 It's also free.
Mine's cable.
Oh, my bad. Cable ain't free.
Free-ish.
Free-ish.
I'm honestly kind of surprised like they didn't just say, okay, we'll make it $2.
Oh, that was a good
subscription
play.
service,
Yeah. Well, now you said it out loud. They owe us.
Yeah, they.
さあ、かかってきなさい。
TN. More like it.
I want to.
Yeah. I actually forgot he
Oh, we
was in-
can skip the intros.
I forgot he was in this game.
Jeff, do you have like a team? Do you have like some go-tos? Some go-to?
Some go-to Gokus.
Okay.
My cat's getting beat up, guys. Why?
I really like Cell in this.
I really like Cell. Is it just perfect Cell?
I think so. Yeah.
Because what's interesting about this, and this obviously makes sense because it's a more hardcore fighting game.
Oh!
Is that
How did I even do that?
the other game like Budokai and Budokai Tenkaichi let you like transform character. Like
Yeah.
you could go from like
Yeah.
Goku to SS3 Goku, or you could go from like Cell to Perfect Cell.
Later, guys.
And Frieza, one of the most fun things is playing Frieza and trying to get to final form Frieza by the end of the fight, because you need like energy bars you need to burn meter to like level up.
Yeah.
So if you started as like first form Frieza,
Oh
it'll
no!
take a lot to get up there.
So is there anything I can do to combo break that guy if he starts chaining me like that?
Is that a barking?
Of course! How could I have been so blind?
What is it? What's the input?
Yeah, I haven't even messing with the bumpers, man.
Yeah, you should, because that's how you use meter. You're sitting with full meter.
Yeah.
How do I
Squeeze them? I don't know.
All right, we're gonna.
Not that one.
The other
meter.
bumpers. Your other bumpers.
Yeah.
I'm not squeezing both the bumpers, Buzzy.
Try one of them. I don't know. One of the people who play this game probably knows. But
Yeah, how do I meter burn, man?
It's like fireball motions and one of the bumpers usually.
oh, it's special. It's
Oh man.
oh boy.
Oh, this is no good, guys.
I mean, we could look at practice mode that is in this beta.
Perhaps. Yeah, I could use a little warm up, maybe. Whatever. We're in this now.
Yes. The vanish. Yes.
One of the best things in DBZ.
Yeah.
Also. It's a great sound effect.
Yeah, it's so good. The lines. Yeah. What's it called? Instant transmission.
But that's when Goku specifically does that thing and like warps to anywhere in the universe.
Okay.
But yeah, they just vanish.
So fast you don't see
Yeah, they're just
Oh.
lines. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say something about Dragon Ball.
Getting wrecked.
God, Vegeta's so good.
Oh no. To your point, when you're describing your team, what I thought was cool about
get me
Marvel
outta here.
and this, talking about team composition, is that you said one is
man,
like
get
your
in.
point character, one's your like, was usually like a point character and like an anchor character, like that kind of. Thinking of your team itself as a character too, I think is kind of a cool part.
I'm interested. I'm interested to know, like, what are the tactics behind team composition?
Yeah.
I throw TN out first on my team because one of his supers lets you do
Pico tanks.
this huge blast, but it drains his meter as you unleash more blast. So when he gets like at 50%, I swap him out. But all the damage he did builds up Cell's meter, so he has a bunch of bars.
I know you're big on video games in general, Jeff, but when I see you get most excited is when you're talking about fighting games.
I mean, you're here on the stream
I
today,
like
so.
fighters, I like shooters. It's kind of my version of a strategy game. It's like a strategy game, but more fast-paced.
Totally, because to me, what's cool about fighting games is this tactics and stuff. Not just that's why I hate just this notion of the inputs need to be complicated because that's not it's the mind game.
Yeah, what always
It's
turned me off a
reading
lot of classic
opponents.
fighting games is like I don't want to sit there and memorize a million combos.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, I didn't fully
Which is why I love
grasp
Smash
that.
Brothers.
Right, it's about knowing when to do a move, not
Yes.
if you can do the move or not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dive kick
Dive
is
kick,
awesome.
purest, pure in its purest sense, like that kind of fighting game.
Yeah,
it's like knowing like when to bluff, when to reserve your meter, when to use your specials,
Yeah.
like all that stuff.
There's
There's a like at a very base level.
How do you tag? I want them to
understanding
go tags as soon as possible.
I think it's one of the. It's these two.
Okay.
like understanding the combos
let me
is a
walk.
very basic level, but then it's like when and how to implement them correctly and what other combos to use them with. Like there's such depth to them that I won't understand. Like a lot of it is so beyond me. Like I have a very base level understanding of the strategy.
Really good training mode actually, and because the controls in this game are simpler than most other fighting games, I think I have a friend who is not.
Okay.
The controls are simplified, but not to the point where.
What hardcore fighting game people also like this game. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a high skill ceiling, but the bar is pretty low. Is what you're saying? Like the accessibility, it's still accessible to the layperson, so to speak.
They try to be
Like,
good things.
In terms of
It's holding one of them.
like learning
Yeah, I just
curve,
love that tag.
what would you say is one of the higher bars?
There you go.
What is like the god tier fighting game?
For me, it's Virtual Fighter 5.
That's a very
Hey,
guys.
specific answer.
That's it. I
check out
mean,
this
if I'm gonna
wall.
ask someone,
Everybody check out this walk real quick. Look at this cocky.
look at that
idiot.
swagger. Look at this hedgehog man.
These two boys fused together.
Boys jammed together.
Oh, is this the little fusion
big-
kid?
yeah.
Is this the thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's Goku and Vegeta's sons. fused
Oh,
together.
that's so cool. It's just two boys.
This person I'm playing is not here, so
Someone's gone AFK,
Yeah.
or potentially experiencing network issues. Yeah, all right. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know how to do anything now, so I can do anything cool.
You can walk. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
check
you
this
did-
out. Oh, God, he's here.
Oh no, he's back.
I look like elite beat agents for a hot second. Yeah. Oh, final fight.
Have you learned nothing?
He's gonna murder his half-son.
Don't do it. He's still gonna beat me. It's just satisfying.
Oh man, yeah, you've got
How do you, is there a dedicated block or is it back?
It's back.
I'm so bad at fighters with a back block.
Yeah,
If
I
you
hate that.
so if you bench dudes, can they like recover or anything?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Can they get the whole? They can get what that whole bar they're on.
Yeah,
back?
the
bar they're up to.
blue health. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's like because I was noticing there's like multiple bars. There's a multiple bar save system that can adjust this.
Charge of action because I don't know.
Which, if nobody here can tell, is virtually my
Your touchstone for fighting games.
It's my only
Solid one.
exposure to
It's really
fighting
good.
games.
It's really good and also like pre-traditional in a lot of its ideas. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, that I know. It's got a lot of the core concepts of traditional fighting games.
How do you shoot like special shots?
Fireball motions usually and special, which is B there.
This is pretty tragic that he's a big
Yeah, but we got to see some good. Got to see some good Gotenks for that.
Yeah, that was really what it was about.
Yeah.
I did use it. It's not significant. It's a significant amount of my time just walking around.
Yeah. But yeah, this has been a huge hit for them. I think that this Switch version will be.
Have they
will be
announced
huge
an
too.
actual release date for this?
The version, yes, September 28th or something.
Okay.
Also, it's gonna come with some special like unreleased SNES Dragon Ball
that's very
Z game or something.
Into it just for that.
There's something like that.
Hit Super was very good.
Yeah. Let's
Destructive.
fact check that for a minute.
Pulling out the Kid Buu.
Or not. Whatever.
With the
Maybe
power
that's
of the
live.
internet.
Yeah. It's something like that.
You know how to play this game.
Come full circle.
One of the criticisms about this game is that it's a bit too long. We have 3 characters, all of which that can heal when they're tagged out, and plus you get sparking, which quickly heals.
That
you.
is
That's pretty big damage.
that is something I can definitely appreciate about fighting games.
Yeah, I
is
definitely
that
feel like I lasted too long there.
I mean, it's not necessarily sink or swim, but if you are getting schooled, it's not going to last very long, either because you're KO'd or because
Yeah, at the high level-
you time out at like 2 minutes.
I didn't feel
So
like they
that's
were,
the most you're going to have to put up with is 2 whole minutes of getting beat.
I didn't feel like the high level play like at Evo, the matches lasted that long.
Yeah. Even again, like people just lose. Like it would just be over for them.
That Genyu Nappa Frieza team is good. Can we see Nappa?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Well, let's swap out some more characters. I want to see
I mean,
some,
right now I got
some bigger
Cell.
roster
I got
here.
Cell 16 and 18.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. We haven't seen.
Nappa's big boy.
Yeah.
So this is 18's a bigger boy.
Yeah. Okay.
That's true.
Yeah, let's.
That's the blonde one on the far right, right? That's Android's
18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The giant ginger one is 16.
Oh, okay.
16 was really good too.
Gotcha.
At Evo.
And the green insect poke is Cell.
Gotcha. I mean, it's a very strong hat, I have to say.
Yeah.
That's his head.
What?
It's just his head.
The eternal question continues: is that his hat or a head,
So,
or
Like I
both?
say, it's his head.
It's his head. It's definitely his head. Wow. Amazing.
fighting someone named Light. So
Sure. Why not?
There's a new character that is not really
Brace yourself for the coming battle!
in this game. Android
21.
One, and that's what the story mode kind of revolves around.
Wow,
I
they've
think.
just given up
He's
at
like
this
the-
point, huh?
He looks like kind of like a hot teacher.
Yeah, he's a professor, I think. And she has some Far East Z fighters.
So she might be a pudding demon.
Pudding demons.
Oh yeah, I can picture her now. I've definitely seen her
Nice.
in game. And then 20 was from a movie.
I thought I thought isn't Dr. Gero Android 20?
Maybe there's 22. There's another. Which one is it? Or 15. There's like another guy android. I think was only in one of the movies.
Because that was a kind of strong link back to Dragon Ball, with all
17.
that Red Ribbon Army shit. Yeah.
There's also Android 13. problematic enemy characters.
Is that a Mr. Popo situation or a General Black situation?
What are you trying to say, Will? What are you trying to say, Will?
He's just from the country of Japan.
Yeah, 17. He has that big like dumb hair thing.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue.
It's like a big spike.
You never want to get in the corner.
Long hair.
Also to you, everyone has a dumb hair.
Oh,
Big move. 16.
We got a whole new boy.
16's very good because he punches his head off and then steps on it, and then Gohan sees a dove.
so are you like oh, okay. So the numbers down at the bottom, right, left, those account for like meter counts.
Shit to take into consideration while also doing things like that.
Yeah. It's one of the resources you need.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Oh wow.
He is just.
I am in awe of what's happening right now.
Do you want to hear about Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan?
Hell yeah!
Yeah, man.
So Goku achieved.
So that was what confused me. There was Goku SGSS.
SJW Goku.
So in the movie with Beerus, Goku, they hear about this supposed Super Saiyan God, and Goku achieves it by like a ritual where like 5 other Saiyans need to touch you, and then you like do something, and a beam of light comes down, and he has the pink hair. That's Super Saiyan God level. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan is him turning Super Saiyan while in Super Saiyan God form.
They didn't have enough Saiyans, but fortunately Gohan's wife
Was pregnant, so her belly worked fine.
Oh, okay, good.
Remember when y'all said that I was good at this game?
The score's better. Yeah, they were like, oh, that's only 4, and these 2 boys are only half Saiyan, so it's not enough.
It's okay, I'm pregnant. We can do this.
And the baby, it was only a
Dang,
quarter
Jordan.
Saiyan.
I mean, I got one character off.
Damn, Kid Buu. It's like that, Kid Buu?
Apparently.
Are you saying that the one drop of rules applies to Saiyans?
Damn it. Yes.
Oh no. Oh no. Terrible.
Let's see.
It's all terrible.
I'm gonna get a different team in here.
So should we talk about Goku Black now?
Oh, that blocked up awesome.
Don't shoot that man. He's not black.
I'm so happy they dubbed that. It was great.
Was that to the original?
That's
That is the
literally
line.
what
That
they
is
say.
actually the line.
That is something I wanted to ask about here. Is like they have it all in native Japanese, but is it also dubbed? Can I get the dubbed characters?
I think you have to switch it to Japanese. I think it's default dubbed.
Oh, okay. And are all of the voice actors there? Because they're pretty prolific at this point, because the shows have been on for so damn long. Like you said, it's like, 350 episodes for any voice actor is pretty immense. Like, so...
Especially most of your roles are screen.
That too, but I mean, there is a talent, it's still acting.
Oh no, I'm saying it's actually hard with their voices.
Yes.
Right, that's what all that union stuff, all that voice actor strike stuff in video games was about. Because video games, there's so much yelling that it's a different kind of stress they were gonna.
Oh yeah.
That's what they were arguing about.
I didn't know that was an aspect of.
Yeah,
of
it's
the
like we're
hurting our.
It's like
our
hazard
instrument.
pay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You can seriously damage your voice when you're in a hot room yelling really loud for 8 hours.
Yeah.
I never even considered that. That's really
Yeah, we talked to Tara Strong about it at New York
actually,
Comic-Con
yeah,
last year.
and that's interesting because I know a few people who are professional voice actors, but it never occurred to me to think about that. All right, back in the lobby.
Yep. We got a Frieza,
Probably time for this match.
on Ginyu.
Captain Ginyu to you.
He can like swap bodies. He's like a kind of Shang Tsung boy. Okay.
Oh, that's a good storyline. He's like still alive in Super because he swapped bodies with a Namekian frog because Goku threw it in between the way of his beam.
Got it.
Because Vegeta didn't know that the body change beam was coming at him, so Goku was like half dead on the ground and tossed a frog. So Captain Ginyu was just hopping around a frog's body for like a decade in the show.
He's like,
Oh, nice.
that's like some real Voldemort shit.
Yeah.
Realizing what you've been missing.
I'm like, yeah.
And I think in the Frieza resurrection of F movie, he comes back.
I mean, in a way, this is no more ridiculous than a lot of the arcs that we experience in Western comic books or other fiction. You know?
Anyway, the reason I like DBZ is because it's less anime.
What?
No, I see you. No, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah,
less
it is.
anime?
It is. It wouldn't have broken as mainstream as it did if it wasn't as less. It is. It totally is.
It is so purely like shonen anime format.
But it's accessible. It's also really accessible. It's definitely it's
old school anime style.
yeah.
It doesn't hit as many of
the
the.
like especially Z, which was what broke.
If we're counting anime tropes, yeah, it probably hits on fewer of those than.
And a lot of the less like
But it's accessible.
questionable.
It's accessible. It's not impenetrable.
Explain to me what a shonen anime is. Will.
Boys anime, but specifically stuff like Naruto.
A boys anime.
Shonen, like I suppose shoujo or something.
Oh, okay.
It's just their term. It's just their terms for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a lot of things like Yu Yu Hakusho, Bleach, Naruto, where it's you have a cast of characters. The second arc. They have
Okay, so Naruto falls into what?
Shonen.
Anime. Okay.
It's just like it's focusing a lot on the abilities of the character. And just like this new guy is super hard to beat. I need this new skill to beat him.
As opposed to
That isn't necessarily even combat.
It's just for what they think the target demographic.
Yeah, what you're talking about, is like, it's not something I would have considered, but as someone that is relatively familiar with animes, yeah,
It's not, but it's also not a bunch of high school kids.
you know, my knowledge of anime is like very it's like vignettes of different animes from different periods. But if you ask me when they were made, like what year they were from, or what kind of archetype they represent, I wouldn't be able to answer.
Yeah, like Jordan says, it's accessible. Like it's like action figure battles that look really cool.
Yeah,
like they have cool armor, they look cool. They have giant beams. Like
I can see how this appeals.
Yeah,
I can see
but you say
how.
that, but like Yu Yu Hakusho, Naruto doesn't have nearly as much like of this as DBZ does. Like the giant.
No, but Will, there's a reason there's a reason DBZ caught on bigger than those. There's an accessibility to it that people who are into this that don't care about the rest of the anime. And I think there's.
Like I don't want to watch One Punch Man. That shit's dumb.
That's like. I should show you our numbers before you say that.
It's not something to
Flame on.
supports many of the.
But that's what I mean. Like that stuff just.
You see, that's why I like it. I can definitely appreciate the satire there.
They have so many of those.
Ice Shield 21.
Let me tell you about Yuri on Ice. Matthew.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Yu-Gi-Oh! is a sports anime. Come at me.
Or like Pokemon. Like the Pokemon anime is similar.
Right.
Yeah.
You'll know the other one I kind of liked is Yu Yu Hakusho, and that was similar to this.
But not as cool in terms of everything.
Yeah.
No, it's more cool in terms of just being about crime. it's some real crime boys.
Real crime boys.
We're gonna do one more.
Yeah. I mean, especially since we already found one. Oh, you wanted a rematch.
I just want to show off just some more characters too.
Cool. Edit the team.
Let's see Goku Black.
Oh no.
Oh shoot.
Because he's only in this one team. All right.
So when this game launches, will it just have the base game that was available earlier this year, or will it include some of the DLC seasons?
I would hope it includes the DLC, but yeah. Yeah, that'd be bad if it didn't.
And also Namco's been like kind of less predatory in buy the season, get all the thing. They've just been like, hey, here's some DLC.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of these kind of late Switch ports have included DLC. So.
Better Namco's MO was a lot more like, selling costumes and everything else. I don't think that's a huge deal with this. So,
yeah. It's like when they had Xenoverse on Switch. That had DLC in it.
Yeah, it had stuff.
Yeah, okay.
I think a big shock for me coming into DBZ 2 is that I wasn't used to...
The sequel to DBZ? DBZ 2?
I missed something. Something went way...
DBZ 2, like, also, but it's not...
Oh,
like
is that a thing?
DBZ 2, like
Is
DBZ,
that a thing, Buzzy?
DBZ,
Tell me more.
DBZ also.
Dragon Ball GT.
Let's.
What
is that?
Dragon Ball Gran Turismo? That it was a serialized show, that you needed to continue watching it to get all the beats,
Yeah, at least to appreciate what the hell is going on. Or like why.
Yeah, exactly. Like that was a big thing.
Like the very macro simple explanation of like they're fighting the villain, trying to kill people is like easy.
Yeah,
like,
I can get in on that, but yeah, as soon as I had to start paying attention to like, the lore and the why of all of it.
Goku Black could not be harder to explain.
I mean, he's wearing a black tunic.
He's a Supreme Kai who stole Goku's body.
Now explain what Supreme Kai is. Do it.
They're like the overseers of each of the planes of existence. And there's multiple Kais for each plane of existence. They govern different parts of the galaxy, so there's like the North Kai and the East Kai.
There's Kami who's the planet who's got it. And there's Kai who's got it.
Wow.
Supreme
there
Kai,
it is.
Who's got
That's what I wanted.
All of
Who's the asshole that sounds like he has peanut butter in his mouth? You know what I'm talking about? That blue son of a bitch? He's always like, fucking Dragon Balls.
That was his face.
You know what I'm talking about?
Kai.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
Cool, 10.5.
What's his hierarchy?
He's like,
all of that is the King Xenoside who can destroy all reality in a moment, and especially this hardball of like, fighting thing. He's
like a tiny
Oh
little
my god.
Wow, you got body.
And he's gonna kill universes.
Yeah. So anyway, Supreme
So anyway, that's Dragon Ball FighterZ. The Switch beta is going on all weekend, I think. The full game comes out late September. It's also already out on Xbox, PlayStation, PC. It's very good. Very good. We've got all sorts of stories about it. Also that. We'll be back next week, probably with Dead Cells, a little game that's been hot in the Ziff Davis family of websites. Well, they joked about it on their podcast, so we can joke about it here.
Oh, okay, we're allowed? Good. Oh, no.
So we'll be back with that.
Yes, should be really good.
For all of you for being here.
Thanks to all of us.
Thanks, team.
Yeah.
It's like a squad of fighters. Would you want to fight Redman?
Oh, yeah, whatever, sure.
I'll always fight Redman.
Yeah.
No Def Jam anymore, so.
Not yet.
Not yet, dude. Oh my gosh.
It's lit.
Yo, line me up for that. In terms of like my other exposure to fighting games, like that is it. Def Jam Fight for NY is one of my favorite fighting games ever.
I really want to see either Def Jam Fight for the Future, Def Jam Fight for Space, or Def Jam Fight for Workers' Rights.
I think considering Def Jam.
Def Jam Woke Edition?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fight for Space.
Woke
first.
Jam.
Fight for space before war. Right.
Yo.
Oh, okay. Oh, gee.